Trying different foods is a big part of traveling. To really get what a place is all about, you need to check out its local dishes. While some people like going to fancy restaurants, we think the tastiest stuff is often found in the streets. Welcome to TrailTrove. Today, we're diving fork first into a global street food exhibition that will tickle your taste buds and ignite your wanderlust. From the savory delights of Bel Puri to the sweet sensations of Halo Halo, get ready for a culinary journey like no other. But before we take on this food trip, make sure you're part of the TrailTrove community. Hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the notification bell to join us on our flavorful escapades around the world. Let's eat our way through the streets of the globe together. Jerk chicken, Jamaica. For the real deal jerk chicken, head to a smoky jerk hut in Jamaica. The recipes are top secret, but they all start with bone-in chicken covered in a marinade of allspice, thyme, Scotch bonnet chilies, ginger, and spring onions. Let the meat soak up those flavors overnight, then grill it over pimento wood barbecue, often made from a recycled oil drum. Best enjoyed at a beach sidebar or roadside stall with rice and a cold red stripe beer. Chili crab, Singapore. In Singapore, you can find the classic dish, chili crab, served by street hawkers all over the city. Yam Tian is credited with inventing chili crab, selling these spicy crustaceans from a street cart in the 1950s. The crabs are stir-fried whole in a sweet and sour sauce of tomato, egg, and of course, chili. Halo Halo, Philippines. On a hot day in the Philippines, cool down with a cup of multicolored halo halo. Translating to mix. It's a sundae-like mix of red beans, coconut, syrup, and fruit, topped with ice cream, evaporated milk, and shaved ice. Bunny Chow, South Africa. For a South African snack without any bunnies involved, try Bunny Chow. It's a hollowed-out loaf of bread filled with a fragrant curry, usually chicken or mutton. Originally from India, Bunny Chow is now Durban's most famous street food and a must-try when visiting South Africa. Pulled pork, North Carolina, USA. Down south, barbecue is a big deal, with folks competing in cook-offs to grill up the best. While Texas might be the go-to for slow-cooked beef, if you want smoky sweet pulled pork, North Carolina is the spot. The best kind is soaked in a tasty barbecue sauce and stuffed in a sandwich bun. Banh mi, Vietnam. You can't talk about awesome street food without mentioning banh mi, a tasty treat from French colonial times in Vietnam. The key is a thin and crispy baguette, made with rice and wheat flour, filled with a mix of coriander, pickled carrot, daikon, and meats like pork belly or chicken. Bubble tea, Taiwan. Bubble tea, also known as pearl or boba tea, started in Taichung, Taiwan in the 1980s. From classic milky tea with condensed milk to fruity flavors like mango or passion fruit, there's something for everyone. The bubbles are chewy tapioca balls sucked up through a big straw. Might seem odd at first, but you'll get hooked. Poutine, Quebec, Canada. For the ultimate late-night munchies, poutine is the go-to greasy and filling street food. It's simple, chunky fries covered in cheese curds and gravy. While you'll find it all over Canada, Quebec, where it comes from, serves up the best. Grab it at diners and roadside spots across the province. Shanghai Bao China. In northern China, these dumpling soups steam away in bamboo baskets on street carts in Shanghai. Eating them without burning yourself takes a skill. Hold the dumpling gently, slurp some of the hot broth, and then tackle the minced pork center. Tostadas, Mexico. Tostadas are like crunchy tacos in Mexico. They start as flat discs of tortillas, fried until crispy. You can load them up with classic combos like refried beans, guacamole, salsa, and cheese, or go for lighter toppings like shrimp ceviche. Just a heads up though, eating a crunchy tostada can get a bit messy, but it's totally worth it. Boxel, Indonesia. Even President Obama loves boxel, the Indonesian meatball soup. Forget the formal dinners. The best place to grab these ground beef balls in a tasty broth with noodles, egg, and shallots is from street carts. Kimbop, South Korea. Think of kimbop as a giant sushi roll in South Korea. They stuff it with things like crab sticks, egg, beef, and carrot. Roll it in steamed rice and seaweed, and you've got a delicious meal. In Seoul, you'll find kimbap sold at shops and stalls all over the city. Bel Puri, India. India's street snacks, or chaat, are a flavor explosion. In Mumbai, try Bel Puri, puffed rice, fried vermicelli noodles, and veggies drenched in tamarind sauce. Some versions even throw in peanuts and pomegranate seeds for an extra kick. Ceviche, Peru. Peru's special dish, ceviche, is getting famous everywhere. It stars super fresh raw fish soaked in lime juice, salt, and chili. Taste sea bass ceviche with sweet corn and sweet potatoes on the side. And don't forget to sip on a pisco sour. Khachapuri, Georgia. Georgia's national dish is khachapuri, a bread filled with cheese, and there are lots of versions across the country. Bread with different shapes hugs cheese in the middle. You rip off the crust and dip it into cheesy goodness. Some folks even throw eggs in there. Khachapuri is a hit in many post-Soviet places, like Russia and Armenia. Mango sticky rice, Thailand. In Thailand and other Southeast Asian spots like Cambodia, Laos, and Vietnam, mango sticky rice is a popular treat. They mix sticky steamed rice with coconut milk, salt, and sugar, letting the rice soak up the goodness. Top it with mango slices and more coconut milk. It's a go-to dessert, especially in Thailand's hot months of April and May, the peak season for mangoes. Takoyaki, Japan. In Japan, takoyaki is a hit street snack. These are small fritters, about the size of a golf ball, filled with octopus. They make a batter with wheat flour, cook it in a special pan to shape it into a ball, and stuff it with diced octopus, tempura bits, green onions, and pickled ginger. After that, they brush on some mayo and takoyaki sauce, and sprinkle dried bonita flakes and nori on top. The best spot to taste takoyaki is Osaka, where people say it was originally from. It's always a great idea to take on a culinary journey through the world of street food. Not only does it satisfy your taste buds, it also gives you a better understanding of the culture that thrives there. So the next time you find yourself in a new corner of the world, let your senses guide you to the bustling streets and food carts. You might just discover a flavor that becomes a part of your travel memories forever. The world is a buffet of incredible street foods waiting to be explored. What's the most unforgettable street food you've had during your adventures? Drop your favorites in the comments below, and let's create a global menu of must-try street eats. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for more mouth-watering content, and ring the notification bell so you're always updated whenever we put out new content. Happy travels!